Is this the only map I can ever get when recording a gameplay? Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming. So a couple of hours ago, I was just looking at Twitter, which I like to do before dinner, just kill some time. And I never really use Twitter as like a thing to respond to people, or I don't really favorite or retweet a lot of things. But I saw that Optic Embos actually asked a question to help for his new video, and he wanted you to put down something called most likely to do in the Optic House. And it was just for a video that he was going to do, and I actually replied, leaving a thing that I wanted to know. And it turns out almost instantly he favorited the tweet I had. And I thought that meant he was going to put it in the video. He didn't end up putting it in the video, but that's alright. I thought it was just really cool that he favorited my tweet. But it just really made me think, why did I get so excited about somebody favoriting my tweet? Yeah, I know he's technically famous, even though he's not that well known. It's just in like a certain community he's well known. But it just made me think about, man, I really got genuinely excited about a person clicking a button that acknowledging that he saw my tweet. And it's just weird to me that we put celebrities or people of fame on such a high pedestal. I've never really been the type of person to freak out about a celebrity. Like, if I ever saw one in real life, I can't remember. But I've never really, like, put celebrities on such a high pedestal as the rest of the world does. But just seeing that a person of fame that I watch stream and I watch YouTube videos of him saw my tweet and favorited it was just really got me excited, and I'm surprised I was that excited about it. We put celebrities on such a high pedestal compared to other people that it's almost like they're not part of the same species. It's like we forget that we are all humans. Now, the only real difference between us and celebrities is that they usually have more money, or they have a lot of people know about them and they're known around the world. That's really the only difference. I really didn't think I was going to be like a part of the people who like freak out if something like that happened to them. Like, I see people all the time immediately like retweet if something like that happens to them. Now, I hate seeing the people who like to use like the fame of like professional gamers against them, and I always see in like they tweet at them or they put it in YouTube comments like, hey, can you give me a shout out, or hey, can you check out my Twitter or my YouTube channel, like stuff like that. They always want something from someone. And I like to just acknowledge that. Like, if they acknowledge you, I think that's cool enough. I don't want to shout at or anything. I don't want to make it seem like I'm desperate for attention, or that I don't want to bother you. Like, they took the time out of their day to like do something nice for a fan, as simple as favoriting a tweet or replying to something in the comments. There's people like that with real celebrities also. Like, there's people who always like, it's fine if, you see a celebrity, can you sign my shirt or whatever? Yeah, that's fine. But there's people I see in like lines of like meetings for celebrities, and they've got like 5 books. They want them to sign their baby. They want to sign a shirt. They got all this stuff they want them to sign, and it's a little crazy at that point. What a coincidence I get this EXO on the same day. Really, it's always been that way with like people who are famous. I remember like going and looking at YouTube videos of like the Beatles, like old concerts in the 60s, and they literally had girls in the front row crying at their concerts. And you still see that stuff today with like when Zayn left One Direction, for example, people were freaking out. There was that whole cut for Bieber thing that went on a couple of years ago. Like, the problem that a lot of these celebrities get into is that they become role models for a lot of either younger people or just people in general. And they didn't ask to be a role model, but that kind of comes with the package of being famous. And there's a lot of celebrities that people look up to that aren't great role models, and it's kind of a burden that they have to try to be a role model, even though they didn't sign up for anything like that. Well, come on, if you had the chance to be famous, how many people would turn that down? That's why it still amazes me when I think back to the Kurt Cobain suicide. I wasn't alive then, but that's one of the real examples of somebody who really didn't want to be famous, and he didn't like the way the world looked up to celebrities, and he saw that they were just regular people, and he didn't want to be put up on that pedestal. He just got into it because he liked making music, and he didn't like all the baggage that came with it. I think celebrities have it pretty tough today, though. It seems like people just wake up in a bad mood sometimes, and they hate just to hate. Like, you'll see a tweet from, like, anybody, and they'll just be like, how's everyone's day going? And then there's, like, 10 comments, and they're like, kill yourself. I think it's so easy in today's world to take all your anger out on other people through the internet. That's why we had the whole cyberbullying issue, and we still have those issues. It's because there's no longer that face-to-face that you used to have to do all the time. You don't have to be face-to-face as much. Like, you still have school and work and stuff, but a lot of the world is on social media now. The reason people are so mean on social media is because they can't see like the hurt in people's face, or like the pain that they're physically causing them. All they see is they could tweet back something, and it's just words. It's probably really hard for the celebrities to deal with all the hate sometimes. I'm sure most of them get used to it as time goes on, but you can get hate for doing absolutely nothing wrong, and a lot of them at first probably reply back or try to make something of it and try to confront the person, but you just got to let that stuff go. As a celebrity nowadays, or somebody who's famous and who's looked up as a role model, it's something that comes with it. You have to just learn to deal with it. That's why it's my favorite thing to see celebrities or YouTubers or anything, people that have a lot of people following them and they stay grounded, and they'll take the time out of their day to reply to a couple people a day, or they will play with people if they see them in a lobby or talk to them just once. Like, that'll make somebody's day. That's really weird to think about, just another human playing with another human in a video game, but you can literally make somebody's day. And I know they're all very busy doing what they do, and they don't have the time to please everybody, but just maybe once a day or once a week even, you play with some fans and make their days. I think that's really cool when you see people playing with, like, subscribers on their Twitch channels or their MLGs. I think this is my first free-for-all I've won in like 2 weeks.